We'll start real quick with the basics, and everyone's probably seen slides similar to this about what we call the 4 A's of identity management. That being, the first two being your core services that you're wanting to offer. This being authentication. Who is this person attempting to interface with my IT data? Given that we know who this is, what are they allowed to see? The authorization model, and then spanning and considering your entire IT data infrastructure to be able to manage that, to gain control over what is probably a very heterogeneous and unwieldy environment, to have that central point of management, the single view of the identity. And then also on the other side of that is, to any given point in time, prove that any particular identity, any particular role has access to no more than what they need, and you can prove this out. So these being the 4 objectives of an identity management system. What people are wanting to do is all the way down to the operating system levels, or all the way as fine-grained as we can get, and as high level as we can get, to be able to categorize and place people into authorization policies of who has access to what. And these models vary. There are, and oftentimes actually are combined. You have what we call hierarchical models, where people may have access to certain things because of a role, and there's a hierarchy to that. For example, the top secret all the way down to classified. But then you also have flexible models, such as trust relationships between agencies or other related in terms of hierarchical structures, as well as the classic under fire types of conditions. So I may have access to a top secret document because I'm under fire, or there's some condition has been met that allows me at that given point in time to, right now, I have access to a certain document. So these are what we're talking about, to be able to define this level of security for your IT assets. And then ultimately, once you get all this stuff in place, is to be able to provide new and interesting services. In other words, to create your architectures, whether they be SOA or what have you, to be, in essence, identity aware. Your applications to know who a person is, know what they have access to, rely on that to the point that you can build trust relationships between either siloed applications or siloed environments, or even intra-agency. So to go from be able to build this trust relationships from one agency to another, to securely pass IT information to those agencies.